Video games. To me, they represent not only recreation, but also stress relief. As I sat down to a game of Soul Calibur 4, I came to the horrible realization that I sucked. Any gamer can tell you, sucking doesn't relieve stress, it builds it. So I consult former top 10 Soul Calibur player Dwight Carter for his advice.
Okay, proper defending in Soul Calibur. Well, you have to know how to block first. This block is the A button. I mean, people change it so that it's easier, like by having it LT or RT, but I don't really need that. Another thing, when you block, by pressing up and block at the same time, you parry. But with this comes a gamble, because if you parry, you'll leave yourself open if you don't do it at the right time. To juggle, you have to knock your opponent in the air and then constantly hit them on some form of beat before they hit the ground. So what you do is you hit them up, then as their body slowly comes down, you tap, 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 tap until they hit the ground again. Now, the important part of this lesson is to show you how to get out of juggling. In Soul Calibur 4, they added something called air rolling. So when you get hit in the air, you move the stick from the left to the right to roll your body out of the way in midair. That's how you get out of juggling. Now if you don't press anything, well, they'll continue to juggle you until you die. Alright, a way to perform ring outs is to beat their asses back until they have nowhere else to go, and then pretty much toss them to the side, and then you get the ring out. Another way to get a ring out is to play stupid, play dead, whatever you want to call it, and just let them beat you back, beat you back, beat you back until they get to a point in which they go for the big swing, and then you just move out of the way and then toss them out. Ring out. Also on a professional tip, if you're fighting someone that isn't that good or they think they're that good and you keep hitting them with the same move over and over again, they might say that's cheap or you're spamming or something like that. It's not cheap, it's not spamming. They just are stupid and they can't move out of the way, or they don't know where the block button is. There's always a way to get out of something in Soul Calibur. Now say if it was Marvel vs. Capcom 2 where you get juggled constantly by Magneto, or Tekken where you can get juggled to death, I understand that, but in Soul Calibur, they don't know what they're talking about, they just suck.